place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race.
Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I hope you've been enjoying my videos so far. Today, of course, I have another basket that I'm going to show you all, which right now I'm showing the bath crystals because this is one of my sets that I call basically a bath set. And it's where I put a body scrub, some body crystals, some bath bombs, different little stuff for a bath, and also the candies. This set here includes one body wash that I did get from Bath and Body Works on sale. So basically this basket right here is I'm gonna sell for $50 with all the stuff that's in it. It also, besides the bath sets, has a brush and a bonnet stuff for hair as well. So this is gonna be a nice stuffed basket. As you know, I always use the wall decor that they have at Dollar Tree to put in the back of my baskets. I mean, you don't have to. You can always have a bear instead of it, but I like that because I use the dollar bears. Now, when I use the big bears, most of the time I don't use that dollar backer because the big bear is gonna hold it up. And what I do to keep my backer, and I call it backer, but it's actually wall decor. I just stick a cardboard behind it so it can stop falling and all of that stuff. Those bears are only $1, and I find them better to go with my baskets, being that I only want $50 for it. When I use my bigger bears, I charge about $100 a basket. But as you can see, this basket is going to be stuffed. It has the hair products, well, not hair products, but the hairbrush, the bonnet, also the stuff for bathing. So this is definitely a good basket for $50. Now, all of the stuff that I put in this basket, let me just double check and make sure, but I think everything was around $15. Let's see. Even that gumball machine, I only paid 5 cents for those from after Christmas discounts and sales. I got that from Family Dollar. And as you can see, if you're watching in my other videos, you already know I just added extra shredded paper under that body wash to give it that lift. But let me calculate again. Let's see. Okay, so everything including the backer and the baskets, I paid $18. So selling it for $50 is doubling my money. But being in it so stuff, I can actually get by with selling this for $60. And a lot of these videos when I'm coming on here with you all, I may have had a price in mind, but once I'm looking at it and looking at everything I'm putting back in it, I'm like, no, that's definitely a $60 basket. And I'm not trying to get over on anyone, but I'm just adding my value to this basket. If I put about almost $20 into this basket, I have to pay myself for my time. Not only do I want to double what I paid it for, I also have to get paid for my time. It took me time to get this basket. So the reason they're having to pay $60 for the baskets or whatever price that you're doing it for, they did not go out there and drive to different stores and get everything to put into these baskets and take the time up to set it up to look really nice, sticking it in the shrink wrap bag, all of that stuff. That's time, and you have to get paid for your time. So I did see another YouTuber, how she pays for her time is, just say she wants to make about $30 an hour. She would add that $30 to her basket. So let's just say I want to charge $50. This basket with paying for my time will actually be an $80 basket. And I think that's a little bit steam, but just knowing that your lower end price is $50 and the higher end price is $80, meaning the highest you should charge for it is $80 if you're including your time. So yeah, $60 is definitely a good price for this basket, being that I can go in between that $50 and $80 range. I hope I'm explaining it the way that I'm really trying to get the point across for it. So yeah, as you can see, this basket is neatly done and it is stuffed. I even decorated the bottom with the little hearts that you get from Dollar Tree to bring out the basket a little bit more. All of my balloons, once I'm done closer to Valentine's Day, I am going to add a balloon at the top of them. So that brings the value up as well. Everything is not going to be plain. So that what I use there is that wire so that I can tie all of my baskets down. And I like to do it that way versus tying the ribbon. The ribbon are tied down, but I just like that so that I won't have to worry about slipping. If I slip up on a ribbon, then the bag is not tight enough. So yeah, I do use those a lot. And as you can see, I'm having a little problem with my bag because I ordered a bigger size just to make sure that it fit my baskets. I did leave a link down in about 2 videos back that has the link to the Amazon for the shrink wrap bags. And I always cut my, as you can see, all that excess shrink wrap paper. I always cut that off. And what I'm doing now is just cutting a slit at the top of the basket, and that helps release some of that air from when I'm gonna shrink wrap it. It comes out. And I do start at the bottom of my basket because that helps the air come up out of there too. I did get a comment where someone was telling me that I can actually tape those sides down to the bottom of the basket and then start from the bottom up, and that keeps it from having that excess on the side. Now, most of the baskets you've seen, I've been doing it. Even with this one, it doesn't look bad with that excess, but I am going to try that recommendation from one of the comments that I received on one of the other videos. Yeah, I've been doing so many baskets. I actually took a break the last 2 days. So what you're seeing is a video that I made a couple days ago. I make so many baskets that I probably do about 5 videos a day. And I'm hoping I get to get all of them out to you all so you can have these ideas to make you some Valentine Day baskets to sell, or even to be able to give them to a friend or a family member. Yeah, I do this with my blow dryer. As you can see, I put it directly onto the basket. If you see all of those bubbles and stuff like that, do you see it disappearing? You put it directly onto the basket and the shrink wrap, and they disappear. It flattens it out. So now they're gone. Yeah, I when I was watching the videos before I started doing this, I hadn't seen anyone that suggested that. So when it was happening at first, I was like, wow, I'm doing something wrong. But I think accidentally I stuck it on the bottom before, and that's how I found out, like, wow, that actually helps get rid of all the wrinkles and creases. See, I'm going to do it on the back of here too. You see, it just disappears. And it's straightening it up. Wow. So yeah, as you can see, it went from wrinkly and all of that to a straight back. Now this in between, I can't really straighten because I had to pull some of that paper to the back right here just to get that so it won't have too much paper in the front. And it looks so good once it's sealed all together. This will be a good basket for any female. It has the bath stuff and the hair stuff and some candy. So yeah, this is a good basket for somebody. I would honestly say, with all the Dollar Tree items in here, it doesn't look like a Dollar Tree basket to me. Now, someone that doesn't really go in Dollar Tree every day and know these are the items that you can pick up in Dollar Tree, you would look at this basket and be like, wow, this is actually a nice basket. Not knowing that it was made with under $20. that is a nice completed basket. I'm using this ribbon that I got from Burden and Burden. I bought it in bulk. I bought a 50 pack. So if you do end up ordering these from Burton and Burton, make sure that you get the red pull bow, which is the number 5, because when I ordered the other bows, like an inch and a half, 2 inch, those were way too small. So it'd take a fail of, you don't want to have to keep sending stuff back and all of that. So I end up keeping them. But to save money, if you order from them, just get the pull red bow number 5. They're 4 inches in diameter. And the way I tie my screens is once I go around to the back with it, I actually tie it, but put like if you're tying a shoestring and you pull out that circly piece, I pull that out and I pull it to the front. So it gives me extra right there. That's when I did it. It gives me extra curlies to make my basket more decorative. And you can tie as many circles or screens as you want to give as many curlies that you're gonna need. And that just bring the basket out. I keep the excess to use for my candy, which I'm gonna have my candy bouquet baskets coming up soon with tutorials and ideas on how to make candy bouquets. But I'm just gonna take my scissors now and pull that string from that ribbon to give me that curly look. Yeah, and that's it. That's very cute. I brought the like a bow pro, the bow making machine, but I still haven't got that together. So if you're like me, just doing those ribbons, would work out great. And there it is, a perfectly made basket that you can price at $60, $50, or anywhere in between $50 and $80 to get a profit off of it. So I do have a lot more baskets to rate. All right, so this is my next basket that I'm making. It has the sparkling juice, a couple of glasses, and some candy and stuff. And this is a great little basket for a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend to give to their mate. They can drink it together. They both have a glass. And this door wall decal, that one is so cute to me. I brought actually a few of those, so I have a few baskets with that in it. I like that design itself, and it goes good with the pink baskets. Yeah, you can use any paper to put in the bottom of the basket and not just cover it up with another tissue paper. You can easily cover it up with only just a shredded paper, but I like to cover it up with another tissue paper just so that none of that odd color seeks out and they can actually see it. If anything moves, in transport, and it moves, the shredded paper moves off of it. I just think having it like this, you don't have to worry about them seeing that color. So that's the best way to stuff your baskets. I feel. I know that people use newspaper, but they kind of stiff to me. I like the tissue paper because it moves when I say move. The newspaper is a little bit harder to move. And you can just play around with where you seat it at. Sometimes I move it here, move it there until I get it to a look that I like. I always want to make sure always want to make sure that I have all the candy in the back so all of my signature items can sit up, like lean against it. So I put everything in there first so whatever I'm putting in the front can really lean on it if it needs to. This basket here with all of the stuff in it from Dollar Tree costed me about $12. This is going to be a $45 to $60 basket. And as I can say, I know that a lot of you are looking for pricing and help with the pricing of baskets, but I'm giving it range and saying 45, between 45 and 60, because I would always probably put it for 60, but just know if I get a little, I don't know, I know that I can say, okay, well, 45, I'll take 45 or something like that. So I'm still working my prices out as well. This being my first year, I'll know what price worked for me. I'll know how they react to the prices that I give them this year. So these videos will be really good, to know what to do in the future. So once all of this is over, after the Valentine's Day, I'll be able to touch back bases with you. I'm going to keep track of what I charge for the baskets. And anyone that's looking to do this next year will have a sure guide on what the prices should be. And even next year, everything is probably going to go up again, but we at least know what a person is willing to pay for what basket that we have it for. And again, I'm getting a lot of support with this channel. I sure hope you all are enjoying watching these videos. And I always say, because I'm new to this, I hope I'm not talking too much. I just really hope you all are enjoying these videos. I like making these videos and showing you all what I can put together. These baskets are coming out really nice. As you can see, that basket looks completely stuffed. And you can definitely make a profit off of this basket. So I have more videos that's coming up for you guys. So just be sure to go ahead. I hope you subscribe to my channel. And even hit that notification bell to be notified on more videos. Bye, everyone.